it's bridal dress, 10 grand. Venue, 10 grand. Photographer, 3 grand. Whatever, something else, 6 grand. Food, $500. Serious. It's out there actually.
But I mean, without food, there's no function.
Yes.
Like imagine having a wedding with no food, or an event, a meeting with no food. I don't know, like, how do they place food? I mean, if they're saying they want 1 drumstick and rice per person, let's do it.
Imagine, and people are looking like they're Gucci. And I'm just sometimes
Exactly.
I'm like, guys, make it make sense. You don't see people who are, dressed so well to them. I find it funny. Anyway, so.
But I think we need to, I think in Zimbabwe people, they need to be more, and I like that we're discussing this, more educated on, it's not just cooking what we do. They need to be more educated on what we go through in the kitchen. It's not just we're cooking 2 hours before the event. It's 100%. A week of prep. It's 2 weeks of prep, depending on how big the event is. Yeah. So.
Knowing where to get what, when to get what,
exactly.
who to get it from.
Yes.
All
and
that kind of
making
thing.
sure your products are stored properly so that you're not making people sick, and all 100%. Of that. Yeah.
So so in my experience, like I said, I literally came and started from scratch. So I've had the pleasure of working with culinary students, as well as people who just have a passion and say, look, this is the hand I've been dealt with life, but I'm willing to work my way up and learn. Have you had that experience yet, working with both, or no?
With students as well?
Not necessarily students, or just recent culinary graduates versus people who just started working based on desire and passion.
I've worked with culinary students before, like doing internships at the restaurant.
Okay, so maybe let me make it easier for you. What would be an advice if you've seen any trend with them that you would give them? Because I have a couple, which I will tell you after you. So I'll go ahead first. So I've noticed something which is not good. No, I'm not saying all of them are like that, but I've noticed a trend where recent culinary students, especially if they've gone to the better schools in Zimbabwe, they become, what's the opposite of humble? Pompous, arrogant, and you only have 1 year of experience as an intern, and now you're arrogant. I've had things like, I'm a chef, I don't touch the dishes.
Wow, really?
I've heard that, that kind of thing. Whereas opposed, someone comes to you and says, look, this is the house I've done it. They will do everything from this to that.
From starting from dishes to go, I get what you're saying.
So I guess my resonance, because I have a lot of these characters that do ask, they'll come asking for help, and then when they're there, it's like, okay, did you follow the recipe? It's a disaster, a blunder. I know I did it like this. This is what we used to do at me. I'm like, no, that's not how this kitchen works.
This is a different, establishment altogether.
So
okay.
So.
I feel like I don't know if it's a school that they went to or whatever. I kind of feel like it's an Amachuke thing. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
It's a free speech free world.
Because we've had, because I mean obviously I've hired so many people in the past 10 years, and initially, like the first 3-4 years of running the restaurant, I had amazing staff, people that hardworking every day. I never had many issues, and then all of a sudden, like this new mix started coming in, and then they're at work to like meet guys or show off or and I was like, this is a different kind of generation where they'd be like, oh my god, this work is just too hard for me, I can't, and then they leave mid-shift or something. So which is why I say I think it might be like, and no offense to anybody.
It's all right. Share our experience, your opinion, it's all right. That's cool. So I was okay. All right, cool. I don't want to get too personal with it. But anyways, so I was actually, I had done a podcast episode with the Dusted Chef, Roy Marcus, well-traveled to Dubai, England, all that. And one thing we started talking about was a standards association or some sort of chefs association. I've heard there's a couple here and there, but I've just never really seen where the support is or how to reach out to them. Do you think that's something that would be beneficial to the culinary / hospitality industry as a whole, or you think it's a waste of time?
Like setting standards basically within restaurants and catering and all that.
In ourselves, whether it's minimum pay, whether it's minimum catering fee for a certain group, whether setting a certain percentage for gratuity, just like a way of standards so that, I guess so.
I mean, there is a group, but I guess it's more not for chefs, but for Restaurants Association.
Okay, restaurants. Okay.
But which, if I'm not mistaken, also has caterers in it as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So and it touches like on everything, from the licensing to who should be coming to check kitchens, like because there's lots of kitchens that pop up, they don't have proper licensing, they're not up to standard. So I think there is, and it's quite, I mean, you have to pay to be in there. It's quite organized, they are helpful. And then I guess for like, I don't know, maybe they're not, I don't know if you think there's NEC that says this is how much the minimum people should get paid. So I mean, I'm thinking like NEC is there, they're like, this is the minimum. I think it's up to the boss or, to say, okay, no, I think you work harder. We're going to give you above board.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. All right.
So I don't know. I mean,
all right.
I don't know if it would really.
First, can you plug me into this group? I didn't know this group was there. It'd be nice.
ROAS, I will.
Right. Please get me added into that. I would totally love that.
Okay.
So you mentioned another important thing that I have another couple of friends who own restaurants, of one of a larger scale, one of a smaller scale. The smaller scale restaurant, it's not so much a complaint, it's a real issue.
Okay.
That his level of business, and he might have to pay the same amount of licensing fees for over 12 different licenses to run a restaurant. He says it is a barrier to entry for people trying to start up, maybe with a smaller budget. Do you have any, I mean, you don't have to because it's touchy, but do you have any take on this?
Everyone has to, so because it's not all the same. So like, let's say a bigger place has more like TV licenses, more, you have 3 bars, you have to pay for 3 bar licenses. A smaller place has 1 bar, I'm assuming. You pay for 1 bar license, your kitchen license, you pay for your 1 TV that you have. So it's not the same, no.
It's not the same?
Yeah.
Okay. So it is different. So if you have 3 bars, you have to have 3 different licenses?
Yeah, you have to have a license for each bar.
Wow.
Yeah. 3 bar points, 3 licenses.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you think the licensing fees are fair?
No.
No. All right.
I think they could be. Actually, didn't they just cut some prices like on number plates and
I didn't say anything about hospitality.
I was like, was there anything on hospitality? Because that would be great.
Yeah, because, I feel like there's a lot of niche restaurateurs or people want to do, but they're being held back by that. Whether it's the licensing fees or the lack of information on it, such that it's just a mental block that people just think like, before I start, like, oh my God.
But I mean, for anyone, I think it's just licensing is a bit expensive. And there are a lot, because you've got ZTA, you've got the music rights, like there are a lot of licenses, but I mean, you can't get away from it. It is what it is.
Cool. So another small but big one. So with staff gets uniform. Do you have the probationary period? Do they buy it themselves, or do they give it back at the end of shift? How do you do your stuff, or what do you suggest?
So initially they would get it after a probationary period, definitely. So just wear black or a white shirt and your black trousers. And then if they leave or they're fired, like by that time it's probably done. It's
Service,
So no, I wouldn't. The only thing I would ask back for is aprons if they're still usable. Yeah. And then we pay for them. We pay for the uniforms, the chef's uniforms, and if they need anything altered, then they can go do that. So now we have like the waitresses like to, because here it's more, there's a bit of a bar vibe, restaurant vibe, it's a bit more fun sort of. They have their days when they be like, okay, we're all gonna wear like black dresses, or like we're wearing blue, or we're going with a soccer theme.
That's cool.
And they make sure they're all somewhat matching.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right. That's learning a lot all the time.